Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. We are from 4V1, and I'm Ken Ho, Hayden, and Samson. First of all, as the global trend of the advance in technology, the drones now is very popular, even for the toys of adults or even children. So, drone is everywhere. We should approve or not about this. Is it harmful to us or it can bring us much benefit to our society or our daily life? But first of all, what is drone? And we can say drone is the unmanned aircraft system, which is the same as the model aircraft, as there are only remote control systems. But nowadays there are drones like this, taking videos or taking photos for filming or movie taking. However, nowadays, even more new type of drones are in advance. And something like the upper one is for the racing drone to having competition within who are the fastest drone in the race. And there are different types of drones even. And moreover, some pets are even being holding on the drones for new sites for their pets. So now we should talk about any application on drones in our daily life. So I pass the mic to Samson.
As mentioned by the topic, drones is in everywhere. So the why drones is in everywhere? In few years ago, we even not heard about the names of drones. But why in such these days this has a rapid development of this? It owes to this very diverse usage. First, I believe that many of you have known that drones have been extensively used for aerial photography because it's much better option than using helicopter. Because it's much cheaper, and sometimes we land a helicopter, we will spend about 50,000. But now we can spend about 10,000 to buy a drone, and we can taking these aerial photos. This will be a much affordable options for small firms. As an example, in my Joint Squadron Parade, we even invite the TOS to take using drones to record our parade. And can you think of any other usage of drones? Yes, another one is about delivery. In America, it's now the Amazon is now trying to using the drones to deliver the goods to customers upon their purchase their items on the store. And now then we can see as videos to make more details about this process. This is a customer that they're buying goods from the Amazon. Then this is the closest storage that near the customer's home. And the storage will put in the goods in boxes. So now, the drones is delivering the goods to customers. And this service is very convenient because within 30 minutes upon the customer purchase their items, the drones can really develop this good to their home. For more details about this process, and the customer can actually using the tablet to monitor the process to prevent any losses to their goods. Because in the top right-hand corner, we can see this is the camera from the drone, and then actually the customer can using their tablet to see this camera. And in the bottom left, this photo and this picture, and this customer put in cardboard on their yacht and let the drone to identify whether the landing area for their drones. So the drones will not having any danger. Oh, and other some public services, even the government or some department using their drones in their service. For the police in New York, they are using this drone to track some people with mental illnesses. These drones contain a camera and a radio receiver, which receives some message from the pro-life saver, much you may heard about before. This is for a project in US for some people with mental illnesses. And also in fire services, in some cities of New York or Manchester, the firefighters will first send their drones to the family in case of fire. On the station, the drones on the rooftop to manage keep sending visual reports to the firemen so they can assess the risk of the rooftop being collapsed. So they can decide that when they can evacuate the firefighters from the venue. But just we have mentioned many usages of drones and bring a whole lot of benefits, right? But do you have any concerns or problems when this uprise of this trend? And first, I believe you guys may have seen this photo. What a stunning scenery, right? On social media. And actually, this photo is taken by a Hong Kong photographer using a drone on the Victoria Harbour. But what is the problem in this photo? Because this is a helicopter site near it, and this drone may posing threats to the air traffic nearby. So this photo will arouse people's awareness on regulating the drones. And other concerns that is about privacy. When mobile phones first having their camera functions on them, people are afraid that they have been taken photo when they are having their private life. So this problem comes to drones as well, because people there's drones are flying everywhere. They fly in some private spaces, and this may harm the people's privacy. And so, shall we having some regulations to really monitor these activities of drones to secure the benefits or some rights to the public? And now I will pass it to the Clayton to talk more about it.
So, as Samson talked about, the main concern of our society is the safety of the drone. So, if we watch about this photo, it is a photo from a news media of the United Kingdom. We knew that the United Kingdom have just published a new registration about the drone. So we may see how about what is it. And first of all, we should always keep our sight of our drone. This is reasonable because this is the most safety if we just watch where it goes and where will it land or even take off. And we also knew that it should always be stay below 400 feet because it is dangerous if it go much higher, as there is some manned aircraft will just pass through, or it may cause some dangerous situation. And we should always follow the instructions which is provided by the unmanned aircraft systems. And as the following, there's much more regulations, but I want to talk about mainly number 4. It is we should always keep the right distance from people and also different property. As we see the picture here, we should always have 150 feet within some people or some crowded area, because as we know, it is always a busy traffic in whatever United Kingdom or even Hong Kong. So it is very dangerous if the unmanned aircraft go near different things. So how about Hong Kong? There is a website from the Civil Aviation Department. We knew that there's some new regulations that has been posted from the CAD, and as we know, there is an old law from the government, which is for the unmanned aircraft only. But since nowadays the technology is going so quick and so we have some new regulations that we may knew that mostly it is for the safe venue and attitude. It is similar to the United Kingdom.
Sorry about to, we cannot finish the presentation, but we have talked about the drone skyline in Hong Kong, and the government seems to be approved for this presentation and for the drones in Hong Kong. Thank you.